Hello. All right, let's get inside and start powering this thing up, huh? Let's see here, just trying to get my stream manager open here on mobile. There we go. All right. Been a while since we've been back in one of these, cold and dark. Okay, caution warning power set 1. CMC power up, circuit breaker, guidance, navigation, computer to close. CMC reset, restart. Verb 35, enter. Good. Verb 37, enter. 00, enter. IMU, guidance, navigation, power, IMU on. And we just gotta wait for the no attitude light now. It's very quiet in here. I'm almost not used to it. FDAI power 1. Verb 37, enter. 01, enter. And course IMU alignment. Okay, alignment complete. Program 2. FDAI power off. Caution and warning, status check. Backup power supply looks good. Switch back to primary power. Left bank lamps are good. Hold that, please, if you can. Thank you. Go to boost. That turns off. That turns off. That turns off. Normal. On. On. Okay. Bank 2. Hold that, please. It's off. Good. Okay. Release. Caution and warning. Acknowledge. Ground test accelerometer on. EMS function delta V normal, and we'll do an EMS null bias check. Looks good. Delta V set 1586.8. Looks good. Delta V test. And delta V EMS cutoff is nominal. Standby mode. Test function 1. Normal. Align to test pattern. Test 2. And we should get the entry interface light here, the 0.05G light. Good. Test 3, set 58. And we should get lift vector down light. There it is. And range set 58. Test 4. Scribe traces pattern. Ends at 0. Test 5. Scribe traces vertical. And we should get lift vector up light. Good. Range set. Standby. Off. Ground test accelerometer off and close. That's the last time we'll use that switch. Glycol to radiator evaporator, or glycol to radiator flow secondary. Sorry, not evaporator. Select secondary. Take a pump 1 to AC1. Or secondary pump to AC1, and the accumulator has fallen. Good. Test AC2. Holds discharge pressure. Good. And set off. And the pump spools down. Good. Set primary. Flow bypass. Good. Glycol pumps AC2, glycol pump 2 AC1. Pressure stable. Pump 1 AC1. Pressure stable. Radiator flow control check. Flow controller power. Flow controller 2. And flow controller to primary auto. Flow control power off. Direct O2 comes up to 0.4. Should be about right there. Gotta wait for that to come up, probably. This is just past half open. But we still have to wait for the O2 flow to come up. Let's adjust it to about here. Caution and warning to boost. Doing an AC inverter check now. Good. Good. Back to acknowledge, and let's do the float bag check. Oh, sorry. The fuel cell radiator is set first. And there goes our O2 flow. Oh, no. Wonder what that was for. Alright. Float bags off, off, off. Close, close, close. Vent, vent, vent. Coolant attenuation stuff should all be set. LMCM delta P. I totally didn't know that this actually worked in the 3D view. Turns out you have to be from this angle. I tried using it from down here since that's more natural to me, and it obviously won't work from this angle. Totally didn't know that it actually worked. I thought it didn't. I thought you had to go to the 2D cockpit to use it. Heater. Floodlights off. Mission timer reset. Mission timer start. Event timer stop. Reset. Center. Reset. System test goes to 5A. That's good. 5B. And heaters on. Open the main bus beyond the lighting. Battery vent close. Waste stowage vent open. Let's make sure that the FDAI is stowed. Off, off, off. Yep. Ah, there she goes. About damn time. Alright, take her down 2 notches, and that should get us to... Oop, no, take her down 1 more. I think the direct O2 system is needing a lot of work. That's what I think. Okay, repress package on. A, B, A, B. B, A, B, A, B, B, A. Close, close. Open, open, open. Set both. SCS Electronics GDC ECA. Signal conditioners on. BMEGs are in warm-up. Accelerator should be 1G, of course, because we're on the Earth. Crazy concept, I know. To normal. Guarded, guarded. 0, 0, 162, 90, 0. Rate command. Off, 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 off. LMCSM, delta V, CG, center of gravity. Gimbal position indicator. That looks good. Event timer, reset. Make sure all the docking stuff is good. Uplink telemetry, command module accept. Propellant quantity. Okay, secondary RCS propellant fuel pressure, open, 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 open. Good, 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 good. Helium tank temp, good, 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 good. Good. All right. Command module RCS propellant valves open, open. And that looks good. And that looks good. Okay. RCS command transfer service module. Abort system auto. IU. This is set. Okay, non-essentials bus to main A. We don't have any science equipment with us. As a matter of fact, I don't think those circuit breakers are actually supposed to be in this cockpit. I'm not sure. I don't remember, as I know this is the Apollo 11 cockpit, but I thought this stuff had to do with the J mission, these circuit breakers here. For the science bay is a panel that explodes off. And then you have like the satellite CubeSat launcher and the stuff like that. Okay, fuel cell flows. Yep, that's good. Good, 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 and good. Enable. Good, 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 good. 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 This is good. 88.5. Okay, so we're a little underfueled for this, well, not for this mission, but for this mission. Not for the mission profile, but for the mission we are given less than 100% fuel. That's what I mean to say. And uplink telemetry command, reset then off. All that's barber pull. What comm stuff is off. Tape recorder, should go to rewind just to check the tape motion. And that's good. And that's good. Mission timer. Let's get that rolling. Reset then start. Let's look at the surge tank. Pressure is pretty okay. It's okay. Quantities are both at 100. Cabin fans are both off. And let's get the heaters online. And let's get the fans on auto as well. ECS checkout. For pre-orbital configuration, it's looking good so far. Wastewater is also looking good. Potable water was looking good. Suit heat exchanger on for 20 seconds. Then off. And secondary coolant evaporator reset for 58 seconds. So that should go to 4 seconds. Let's skip a little time. Good. 0 millimeters of mercury, that's good. Steam pressure increase for 58 seconds. and then decrease for 8.5. We'll take this around to 52. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5. All right, comm activation, S-band transponder primary, power amplifier high, and we wait 90 seconds. Just time skip 9 seconds. Now, there we go. And VHF AMB duplex. CDR comms test. CMPs comms test. LMP. Comm check. And suit power and audio tone off. Suit power, audio tone off. Suit power and audio tone off. And then this one should be master volume 6, intercom 6, S-band 6, VHF 7. Caution and a warning, power off. Circuit breakers open. And backup crew egress command module. And now we're just waiting for the prime crew ingress. Which shouldn't be too far from now. Okay, preparing for prime crew ingress. Anti-sway bar is retracting. Anti-sway bar retracted. Crane is going to the retract position. Okay. S-band power amplifier high off. S-band transponder off. Caution and warning, circuit breakers close. Boost and power. .352, potable tank inlet valve open. And we are going to check out food preparation water flow, and that's good. And let's get the suit compressor turned on. Lights out. Compressor is on. S-band transponder primary, power amplifier high. Okay. Preparing for prime crew ingress. Okay. CDR ingress, left-hand couch. Suit power on up. Power audio tone. Let's get the cabin fans enabled. LMP, ingress, right couch. Suit power on up, power audio tone. SPS gauging, AC1, glycol pumps 1, AC1. VHF antenna, SM left. Oxidizer flow increase valve to normal position. Helium valves in auto. Omni Bravo. Okay, CMP ingress, center couch. Suit power on up, power audio tone. Suit water accumulator, auto 1. Uplink telemetry command normal. Uplink telemetry command module block. Ten. PADCOM off. Okay, let's get the emergency detection system powered on and in the auto mode. And abort light operation would be verified at this time. Let's take uplink telemetry command off. And on panel 9, S-band off, intercom off, VHF off, and on panel 6, PADCOMs off. Okay, so we got the backup crew with a couple of suit technicians in there now, hooking everything up properly, making sure everything's configured, and at the 1 hour 40 minutes, they're all going to be swatted out for us, and the hatch will be closed. T-minus 1 hour 40 minutes. Okay, I think it's time.
This is Apollo Saturn Launch Control. It's the crew aboard the spacecraft, the 320-foot level. The hatch is closed, and we're beginning to purge the cabin to bring it to the proper atmosphere full launch, which is a combination of oxygen and nitrogen, 60% oxygen and 40% nitrogen atmosphere. Of course, the astronauts themselves are breathing pure oxygen through their spacesuits.
All right, coming up on T-minus 1 hour, 35 minutes. And we will need to, well, if we would need to, we would be changing our launch azimuth using program 1 again. However, there is no need. So we can move right to 1 minute 21 seconds, or sorry, 1 hour 21 minutes, where the emergency detection system test is complete. Which means we can get all these turned back on. And we can get this guy's PADCOM turned on. EDS power off. EDS auto manual. And we can get us over to the 1 hour 13 minute mark, where we will begin our gyro power up. Caution and warning mode goes to normal. FTAI off. BMAGs on. FTAI both. No caution and warning status outside of the blank alarm. So we can go caution and warning back to acknowledge. And let's perform our GDC align. GDC align. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Select 2. Good. GDC align. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 90. 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Ball 1. GDC align. And we're good. Alright, gimbal drive and trim check. So let's get the fuel cells tied to their respective buses. And that's the fuel cell power plant is fully operational now. And we can get the batteries on for the gimbals. And the thrust vector control servos. Pitch 1, yaw 1. Minus, plus, 0. Minus, plus, 0. And we do have manual thrust vector control. Take us over to auto. Pitch 2, yaw 2. Clockwise. Minus, plus, 0. Minus, plus, 0. And we do have manual thrust vector control. Good. Off, off. Verify no manual thrust vector control. That is verified. Abort handle from manual control to neutral. Set trim for launch. Off, off. Alright, batteries to off, then auto. TVC servos off. And indicator select, S2, S4B. FTI select, 1, 2, source CMC. EMS roll on. GDC align, hold. Adjust through 45 degrees. 10, 20, 30, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks good. Adjust till RSI points up. That's good. Push button release. EMS roll off. And now we need to do a GDC alignment. GDC align. And delta V set to 6999.9. Just time skip through that. Delta V. Okay. Coming up at the T-minus 55-minute mark. "55 minutes. Caution, a warning to boost. Uplink telemetry command normal. Alright, in 10 minutes, the pad abort will be enabled, so let's time skip 10 minutes. EDS power on. Gearbox select latch. Command module RCS logic on. Let's get the sequential logic systems on and armed. Pad abort is enabled. Coming up on T-minus 35 minutes. "35 minutes, fans off." Alright, coming up on the T-minus 25-minute mark. I'm gonna go refill my water. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Alright, we're just waiting on that T-minus 25-minute mark, and I see that the crew access arm is retracted. T-minus 25 minutes. T-minus 20 minutes. Okay, SMRCS activation. Good. Good. Secondary fuel pressure close. Primary fuel pressure open. Good. Good. Okay. Coming up on T-minus 15 minutes. T-minus 15 minutes. Vmags to rate 1, or launch rate 5.5, rate high, direct power on, CMC is free, translations on, S-band, sorry, on 6, it's VHF on 9, S-band on 6 off, VHF off, voice check, on, thrust is guarded, we are showing acceleration, EDS auto on, set up, good, RCS command off, at T-minus 10 minutes, we'll latch to fuel cells, go. T-minus 10 minutes. Fuel cell react valves in latch. T-minus 6 minutes. Thrust vector control powered on. And we will show engine lights shortly. 2, 1. Engine light should be coming on now. Yep. T-minus 4 minutes. Pad comms off. Coming up on T-minus 3 minutes. T-minus 3 minutes. Verb 75, do not enter. Tape recorder forward. And primary glycol to radiators, pull and bypass. Time skip to T-minus 1 minute 15 seconds. Batteries on. And T-minus 45 seconds, no more time skipping. EDC align push. No motion. Release. Here goes.
Ten, 9. We have ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engines running. Commit. Liftoff. We have liftoff at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All 9, you are go all the way. Everything looks good. Roger.
Roll is in. Complete. Stand by for mode 1 Bravo. Mark, mode 1 Bravo. Cabin pressure begins to decrease with altitude. Good. Supersonic should be coming up very shortly. Supersonic. Max Q. Charlie. Mark, mode 1 Charlie. Inboard engines out. Stand by for staging. Please don't crash. Would be great. There it goes. Nice. And nominal ignition. FTI scale, 50-15. Pitch 1, yaw 1. Pitch 2, yaw 2. GPI check. Good. S2, S4 beam pressure. Coming up on tower jet. Tower jet. Mo 2. There goes the tower. Adios. H2O flow auto, steam pressure auto. Ooh, it's really picking up in here. Can barely read any of the text. It's shaking so bad. Ooh. She's looking really good. Tell you what, that thing really picks up. 5 minutes and we're this far. It's pretty impressive. S4B to orbit capability. We have S4B to orbit. Switching to Omni Delta. 2, 1, mark, Omni Delta. Shift. We got it. Yaws in. Standing by for staging.
I've just built the mixture ratio shift.
Roger, we got PU shift down here too.
Alright, here it comes. T plus 8 minutes. Alright, coming up on staging. Staging. And ignition. Mode 4, capability, abort mode 4. Go for orbit. Go for orbit. Okay, we are coming up on orbital insertion now. Less than 50 nautical miles, and there's cutoff. We have orbit insertion. There she is. Apps is going to be firing for a while. Just to ullage to fuel and fine-tune that a bit. Proceed. VI H dot H pad. These all are good. Verb 37. Enter. 00. Enter. And Earth orbit insertion checklist underway. normal. Good. Circuit breaker waste heaters close. And we can bypass the glycol reservoir now. Get the radiator flow controller on. And get our glycol flow going. Let's get a heater on the radiators. And in temp auto. Potable water heater. And we can, now we would be taking off the helmet and gloves. And we can set the cabin repress up now. And suit circuit return valve open. Followed by a O2 warning. And we'll switch to the other compressor. There's the O2 warning. Okay, and let's see here. Turn that off for now, just so that I believe we can do the test if we do that. No, we do need the transducer on. Okay. Right. Secondary glycol loop. And let's see what that shows after 5 minutes. The out temp should be normal. I'd say that looks pretty good. Off. Okay, ECS monitoring check. Pressures are good. Quantities are good. Tanks are good. All of that is good. All of that is good. Potable water quantity is good. Wastewater quantity is good. We are not greater than 85, so we will not dump. Our GDC and our IMU are in pretty good alignment. I'd be willing to maybe leave that. Of course, when we do separate from the S4B, we will be making finer GDC aligns, but it's really hard to get a good GDC align on the S4B. EMS test. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's good. 158.6.8. Looks good. And we're just verifying pressures on these two tanks again for the electrical power system. Check, and that's all good. Heaters are on. Yep, inline heater is good. Flow rates are good. Temperatures are good as well. Condenser exchange temperature is good. Oh, that's good. And let's check our ammeter. Good. 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 And good. Okay. And we can open these circuit breakers down here now, so we're not draining the pyrobats. System test 4B. And we do need to do a battery vent. Or sorry, this is battery relay bus voltage, my bad. 4A. And we do most certainly need to do a battery vent. Put that down to 0. Battery compartment is vented. AC buses are good. SMRCS check. Good, good, good. And good, good, good. Okay. CMRCS meets pre-pressure conditions on both tanks. Good. Let's get a sextant dust cover jettison. Manual, direct, speed high. OHC, full right, please. And there goes the dust covers. Adios. Here's the beautiful sunset. Yeah, we'll be seeing a lot of this stuff. Oh, and the S4B is doing its non-propulsive venting right now. Yeah, we'll be seeing a lot of this. This is an Earth orbit only mission, but of course it is the first checkout of the LEM. So it's a good mission. We get to do things like a dock dips burn, So two-man EVA. Of course, there is no capability of EVAing to space, because NASP does not have that particular mod installed for one reason or another. I'm not exactly sure, but if I had to guess, it'd probably be compatibility issues. So no EVA in space, only on the surface of the moon, sadly. But that's okay, because it is still a very good and very, very fun mission. Besides, if we probably went to free cam, we could definitely simulate an EVA by moving the camera around, most likely. Okay. Ooh, wow, those cabin fans are killing me. Let's turn them down. We only need one for the mission. We don't need to run two until reentry. So I always like to have one off because they really kill my ears. And we could do a GDC, or not a GDC, a IMU alignment now. Do just need my brightness to come up just a little bit. There we go. That's good. Alright, star 21. We got you. The joys of P-52 while still attached to the S-4B. Mark. Star 25. This is a good approach. Mark. That's good. I'll take it. Pivot bias check coming up now. See, the apps is keeping us in a really good attitude here. We're just whizzing by these landmarks, and there comes the sunrise. So we'll be able to get a really good look at our non-propulsive venting. And it is quite beautiful. Actually, it's venting aft. That makes it propulsive. Okay. It's supposed to be shooting out the sides a little more, if I recall correctly, but maybe not. Okay. Verb 25, noun 21, enter. Enter, enter, enter. DET, counting up. Verb 16, noun 21, enter. And let's do our pip accounts. While we wait for that, let's just go outside for a second. I literally can't get enough of the venting. Looks really good. It looks even better in Translunar Coast, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, we are at our time, so let's key verb. Our pip accounts are plus 0.1 and minus 0.2. So verb 21, noun 0, 1. Alright, let's make sure that I remember this. Plus 0.1. Plus 0. Minus 0.2. Okay. Verb 21, noun 0, 1. Enter. 1, 4, 5, 2. Enter. Plus 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. Enter. Enter. 1, 4, 5, 4. Plus 0. Enter. Enter. 1, 4, 5, 6. Enter. Minus 2. Enter. Key release. Let's get our fuel cell H2 purge check out of the way here. Good. Excuse me, wrong one. Good. Good. O2 purge check. Good. 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 Okay. H2 purge line heater is off. Let's get a caution and warning check real quick. Bam, 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 and it's good. SCS, attitude reference comparison check. $179 point 123 38.77's 38.8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Yaw is going to be 1.3. Null it out. 3. Okay. And GDC. Okay. We are not going to be doing an SPS burn for quite some time, so we are going to skip the heating. But we're going to check everything else. And that all looks good. That looks good. That looks good. These look good. That looks good. Okay. Ordeal initialization. Let's grab our calculator. We're in a 108.3 by 98.9 orbit. So 108.3 by 98.9. And that gets us to be 103.6 in altitude. And I learned that it's just a little bit more accurate if you come up over here and do it. One more left. There we go. One, two, three. It is 0.6, so we will just round up to 104. Verb 83, enter. There we go. And of course, since we're still attached to the S4B and we're still holding orbit rate, obviously I should have known. That we would be near 0. .1. So that's good. Actually, just give us just a little bit of that. That's good. Perfect. Okay, next up is going to be CSM launch vehicle separation. Which we should be on inertial for. Let's go outside. It's really something else, isn't it? Where are we? Passing right up over California. That's where we are. So we'll be coming up over Houston shortly, and then over Florida after that. Here's Houston. Down there is MCC, pretty close to Galveston Bay. And there's the Cape. You really just go over these places in no time, huh? We're in Florida, and we can look right at Texas, which is crazy. That's really something else. The perspective of it all. Yeah, the perspective is just, it's crazy. That floodlight should disappear after a while. And here starts our second orbit. Yeah, that's good stuff. We're gonna be docking with the LEM now. And I think after we finish docking, we're gonna end it out pretty much right there. Circuit breakers closed. Docking probe, extend, release. Docking probe is extended. Retract system is armed. Let's get the COAS mounted and turned on. And let's get our digital autopilot set. Now, docking with the LEM in an orbit is a little bit more tricky than docking with the LEM in translunar coast because, of course, you're not just going pretty much toward the moon. I mean, you still have a little bit of pull down inward, but for the most part, your velocity is just heading straight towards the moon, so everything happens to be really straight. But as you're trying to dock with this LEM, and you're going inertial, you're orbiting, and the S4B is holding a orbit rate attitude on undocking, I believe. So it's just a little bit more tricky to do. Something you just got to keep your eye on closely. Verb 25, noun 17, enter. Separation attitude is going to be 18143. 094.36 and 014.78. Extraction attitude, verb 25, noun 22. Extraction attitude will be plus 121.43 plus 274.36 and plus 345.22. Set docking attitude on at-set dials. First, it's 121.1234, 274.4. I suppose it would have been faster to go the other way around, but too late now. to 74.1234 and 345.2. There we go. And we're doing this in the dark. I hope not. Will I call evap H2O flow off, manual, and increase for 1 minute. There we go. Go minute. Just disabling primary evaporator now. And off. And don helmet and gloves. We're going to terminate our cabin purge. Waste stowage vent closed. Suit circuit return closed. And we just need to push to test until cabin pressure reaches 5.7. I think we did actually exhaust the surge tank. So, unfortunately... No, surge tank is not exhausted. Okay. Well, I would love to know why the pressure can't reach... There we go, it's going up. 5.5, 5.6, 5.7. Okay, emergency cabin repress off. Delta V. Alright, GDC align. Good. Rate low. A on. CMC free. Rate 2. Translunar inject safe. Set everything to main bus B, apparently. I have no idea how this is not going to short something out. Not really short it out, but, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna overload main bus B. I'm sorry. Screw the checklist. That seems, contrary to my common sense. Sorry. That just doesn't seem right. Pyro arm. In a few moments, the S4B will maneuver to transposition and docking attitude. And here it goes. Maneuver start. Camera. Track. Global frame. Where's the Earth? Really hard to see. There's the Earth. Suburb 46, enter. Minimum impulse. SCS. RCS command on. And I'd say RCS is audible. SCCOT, CMC. Rate command. Thank Flip. It's going to be on the day side. I was going to get a little upset if it was on the dark side. Alright, EMS normal. Verb 63, enter. Verb 66, enter. Verb 37, enter. 47, enter. P47 is up. Pyros are armed. CMC and auto. Alright, here it goes.
Translation.
Why are you not separating? Hello? Hello? That is not good. You know what? They didn't have me put the sequencers back in. That's what it is. Alright.
Houston, we've got good separation.
Well, that expended some RCS. Fuck. Alright, that should be 0.8. Bye. Pitch Excel command. SCS. Oh, I forgot to start this up. That's okay. Let's just start pitching up. That's translating.
Rotation.
Excuse me. Get us a pitch up, please. We're gonna have to be very conservative with our fuel for now. That's just great. Verb 62, enter.
Translate rotation.
There she is.
Translation.
Roll left 60 degrees.
Rotation.
Okay.
Translation.
We're actually going to stay in this mode. It was 5-1. Let's get the high gain antenna stuff online. Antenna track manual, power on. High gain antenna deployed. In about 5 minutes, we're going to begin docking. We are just doing a little formation flying, an inspection of the SLA. Or the Saturn LEM adapter, I believe that's what it's called.
Rotation. Translation. Rotation. Translation. Rotation. Translation. Rotation. Translation.
Okay. I believe we're ready. Attitude looks really good. Let's close in and dock. temperature. Talkback is barber pole. Whew! Okay, RCS fuel usage wasn't too great because we had all that translation in the beginning because I forgot to arm the sequence circuit breakers, but otherwise it's all good. Vibration should be dampened by now. Retract. Talkbacks are gray. We have hard dock. Okay, post-docking checklist. Proceed. 0, enter. As off. RCS logic. DBC servo. EMS, standby off. Rate 2. Tunnel lights on. Verb at 83, enter. State vector check. Airport 7, enter. High gain antenna pitch 0, yaw 180. And that does it. We are attached to the LEM and the S4B. And I think we're going to end it off here. So thanks for stopping by. See ya.